I'm Jordan Word. I'm a Senior R&D Engineer at Luminoah, and within that role, my big focus is on verification and validation. So how do we take a product that we've developed and ensure that it's safe and effective for use in people? I think it was the potential to help people, but outside of the world of traditional medicine. I liked the idea of tinkering, and so how could I apply something that's very hands-on to this desire to help people? Tying it back to what got me into BME, I like that we're very mission-driven. You may have good days, you may have bad days, but in the end, your work could impact somebody's day-to-day life in a very positive way. And so I like the problem solving, but I think I'm driven, I'm motivated by the end goal. Most impactful, but also favorite school memories were associated with shadowing within the hospital. So there was a class that David Chen taught in undergrad, and then I did the master's program, Master's of Engineering program. And in both cases, I was in a hospital just a fly on the wall. But feeling the hustle and bustle, but also seeing the needs firsthand, and saying, oh, what if? And it was the connecting the moment with the how could it be better. And so I think that really drove me, even in job searching. What is that factor in a job description that's going to draw me to that type of role? So I think those were both very impactful experiences. At my first job, I was working on a project and think big data, creating an anatomical model which we would then test our device in. And data had been analyzed in a certain way, and after a trial or two, I realized I'd analyzed it very wrong. It was wrong, for lack of a better word there. And so I go to my boss, I'm frustrated, I'm upset with myself, and assumed that she would be frustrated at me as well. When I came to her, I said, I've done this wrong, here's how I think it needs to be done, but also can we find somebody smarter than me? And so I think the biggest things that I learned there was she wasn't upset. She was like, that's okay, let's move forward. And it was a big connecting the resources learning moment for me of you don't have to be alone when you have problems. You can rely on resources. And then that particular issue was fun because I connected with people that I wouldn't have been connected with. We formed very powerful professional relationships that continued on beyond that particular project. And so now I have a statistician that I've moved beyond that company, and he and I talked last week.